Yeah. Good morning, everyone. So, I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do because I don't want you to think too much about it. I want everything to come authentically to you and naturally to you. So, with that being said, go ahead and place your palms facing up for receiving. Maybe close down your eyes. Start to notice your breath. Don't try to change it. Just start to notice your breath. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, ascended masters, all who have our best intentions in mind, please come be with us now. Surround us, lift us up, open our hearts to all that we need to know today. Thank you so much. So very gently, we'll just start very slowly. We'll take a big deep breath in. Hold at the top and then let it go. And now we're going to gradually try to get down into Mother Earth, and then we'll go up to Father Sky. We're going to do this slowly today. So inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now start to get that beautiful earth energy. Inhale. Exhale. This time on your inhale, go a little deeper into Mother Earth. Go ahead, inhale. Gather her energy. Say thank you. And then exhale. This time, the deepest you can go into the earth. Inhale. Take all that gorgeous, beautiful, powerful energy with you. Exhale. This time, inhale. Go right up to the sky. And then exhale. Inhale here. Greeting Father Sky, asking for some beautiful energy, and then exhale. One more deep breath in, all the way up, and then exhale. Now allow that beautiful energy to mix. Give yourself permission now to be here in this present moment, focused on your breath. Say good morning to yourself. Tell yourself, I love you. Keep breathing in and out, allowing that amazing energy just to flow through your body, and invite your body to completely relax. So as I'm sitting here now, I still feel my shoulders are hunched up from any stress that I may be carrying from yesterday. So just intentionally allow your body to relax. Maybe roll your head a little bit. Take some deep breaths. Anywhere in your body, just notice any tension you may have. And on every exhale, just release any of that tension, fear, worries, doubt, limiting beliefs. Just let it go. This is the perfect time of the year to let it go. Just like in fall, when we travel inward into our warm homes, that's what we do with our souls in the fall. We start to travel inward more. We can spend more time just with ourselves and our guides. So take a deep breath in here. Exhale, let everything go. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. This time our exhale is going to be very, very forceful. Deep breath in. Exhale everything out. If you'd like to, you can shake off any extra energy that no longer serves you. Just go ahead and shake it off. So this morning, as we allow ourselves to let go of things that no longer serve us, we find ourselves in a beautiful forest right in Pennsylvania with fall, or your forest can be anywhere, but we're going to imagine those leaves, all the colors. And you look up and you see the sun shining through these tall, enormous, very, very ancient trees, and you feel their magic. And you feel the power all around you. A breeze comes through, and you see some leaves that are still holding on. Just start to float down, 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 until you look down where they fall and you see a whole path of colorful, beautiful leaves. Some are damp, some are dry. You start to walk on this beautiful path, thinking about all of the things that you intend to let go this season. Just like these leaves, the tree has to let them go. The tree does not have the energy to have the leaves any longer in this season. It has to let them go. What do you have to let go? It is okay to say no. It is okay to say no. It is okay to honor your soul, your spirit, your time, your energy. As you walk forward, you start to hear the crunching beneath your feet of these beautiful leaves. It takes you back to a time when you were a child. Maybe you see a memory of you playing in the leaves, jumping in the leaves, raking the leaves, just walking to school and hearing the crunching sound. You smile because you know that every time you take an exhale today and you let something more go, that you make room for something new. You keep walking forward. You come to a beautiful clearing. It's almost as if a circle clearing. You see all the trees all around you. What colors are they? Are they all different colors? Do they seem to be more yellow and red? Are they orange? Take a big deep breath in here. Exhale, let go. Another deep breath in, taking all of this beautiful energy here into your entire being. And then let it go. Deep breath in, gathering that earth energy, the tree energy. This time, exhale, let go more. You look around you. And of course, at the edge of the trees, you notice some movement. You hear some movement. You're not frightened at all. You look over in that direction, and an animal slowly walks out of the forest. What animal is it? The animal comes right up to you. The animal is no longer afraid of this being in front of it. You are so pure and so beautiful. The animal has no fear in your presence. The animal approaches you, and you have no fear of the animal. You walk toward each other, and when you meet, close up, you touch your animal however you want to. Maybe you're petting the animal, maybe you're hugging him or her. Maybe you sit down in the leaves and you hold your animal. This animal came to you today for a reason. Enjoy this time with this beautiful creature. Maybe ask your animal, what do you have for me today? Do you have any messages at all? And just listen. You take some time now to thank your animal, knowing that you can always come back to this exact place. Spend time right here with your animal. Just feeling the love of this beautiful, beautiful, magnificent creature, feeling this love, this exchange of energy for no reason at all, except simply that you both exist, that you're here in this very moment, and that is all there is love, and you're feeling that love right now. You're enjoying it and you're embracing it, and you're allowing it to fill you up from head to toe, from toe to head, and now it's overflowing. You have so much love inside of you that it's pouring out of you, and that anyone who sees you today is just going to see this love and this light in you. You're filled up. You let go of things that no longer serve you, making room for the new. Part of that new is this love. Go ahead and look in your animal's eyes. One more time, just go ahead and look right in its eyes. Maybe say, I honor the light inside of your heart. And thank you so much for spending time with me today. You give your animal some kind of love, whatever love that feels like to you. Maybe it's a hug, maybe it's a squeeze, maybe it's a kiss. You say goodbye for now, not forever, just for now. You both know it's time to retreat. Your animal goes back to the forest, and you gently start to walk through the path of the leaves, the magical, beautiful leaves that crunch beneath your feet, taking with you now this message, this wisdom, this love, this light, feeling so incredibly grateful for this moment in time, for this present moment, for this gift, knowing that you can share your gift today with others. Even if you're not fully healed, even if you're not fully perfect, it's okay. You have love to give, you have gifts to share, and we need your love and we need your light. So, inside your heart right now, repeat to yourself, I am love. I am love. I am love. So, very, very slowly, when you're ready, coming back into your space here in your home. Take your time. You can stay here as long as you want. If you want to stay in that forest, please stay there. If you're ready, you can come back slowly and gently. When you're ready, you can open your eyes if you'd like to.
Wow. Well, that was a first for me. Um, I loved the tree. As soon as you went into the tree, it was just yesterday. There's a big tree in my front yard and it's in my neighbor's yard, but it's a big part of my front yard also. And they asked me last year, they were like, we want to cut it down, but we know you love that tree so much. And I'm like, oh my God, like thank you for honoring my wishes, but that's, but they haven't cut it down. And I was just thinking about that tree yesterday, and I started literally crying in my kitchen. I go, that tree has seen my prom. That tree has seen my
Oh my
wedding. That tree has seen me fight with my dad before my high school graduation. That tree saw my mom like pack up her bags and leave. Like that tree saw me leave. That tree saw me come back. There's so much that tree has seen, and it just made me so emotional, even like thinking about it now. So when you went to the tree, and then when you went to the forest, it was crazy. I've never had this happen before, but I already knew that it was a deer. And I had saw an injured deer the other day. Todd was like, "Oh, there's a deer." And I looked, and his front hoof was like this. So he was like limping. It was
oh my
broken.
God.
And I was just like, oh
Correct.
my God, now that I think about that. So anyway, when you said, who is there? What deer is it? It was that injured deer. And it came limping towards me. And then when you said we were touching, before you even said that, we were like this, like head to head. And
Oh,
I think he's in the forest dying right now, because he was like, "Hey, can you help me?
crossover.
I'm crossing over." So I was
Hmm.
just like sending Reiki the
Oh
whole
my
time. It was
God.
so crazy. I could see the spirit like lifting, but he didn't die yet. He was just like, his spirit's like lifting. So I just like was sending Reiki the whole time. And it's crazy because this is the wrist that I have a problem with. Like literally, do you see this? This is like a bone. Do you see this like
That,
bump?
yeah,
Isn't that crazy? So that's something that I have to deal with. But I didn't even think about it right now until I was like, it was the same foot on the deer that was injured.
that is crazy, Kim.
And when
That's
you said,
beautiful.
what do are they saying, or what message do they have? And it was like, you're injured. Just stop, Kim. You're injured. Just stop. Like, just slow the fuck down.
We're in control. We are in control of our calendar. We are. We are. We can take things off of our plate. We
I don't
don't
feel
have
like
to
I'm
be.
stressed. That's why I was like, what?
Yeah, I mean, you're doing healing work, right? So we all are. So, but at the same time, we are, but we just have to make sure that if we continue to do it, that we like cleanse ourselves, right? And take care of ourselves and give ourselves that self-love and self-care because we will be injured if we don't, right?
Yeah, that's why. But she was like, you're injured. Like, you're injured. I was like, what do you mean? Like, so I'll explore that. But yeah,
Yeah.
poor thing is definitely getting ready to cross. I'm like, that was
Oh
interesting.
my goodness. That
Yeah.
is so interesting.
Yeah, that was beautiful. The
Wow.
whole tree, the whole animal thing. I'm like, oh, this is a good one. I'm like, it's a good one. Look, got me crying again. I'm such a crier. I love it. I love crying.
It is such a good release. It is a good release.
I will
It
always be a crier. I'm happy, I cry. I'm sad, I cry. I'm excited, I cry. Same cry.
I love it. That is so beautiful that that deer came to you and that you were able to help it like that in that way.
Yeah, poor thing is injured still. I'm like, oh,
But now it probably feels such a peace because of the Reiki
yeah,
and you helped it like it's okay, it's time for you to go.
that's
And it
why.
gave you a message. So it's probably that deer now in spirit probably feels like very purposeful because he was or you know what I mean? Like your guides use that deer to give you that message.
Hell yeah, it's so crazy.
You know,
So
because that's at
nice.
the end of the day, animals too want a purpose. Like horses, like dogs, animals will get very sad if they cannot serve some kind of a purpose.
That's
So,
true. That
does
is.
anyone else want to share any animals that I love hearing this. I love hearing it.
Oh, my animal was a badger.
Oh,
I
I don't
love
know what that
that.
means.
was it a honey badger? You know, there was a big old honey badger video that went like viral. Everybody
I
was like next door.
did.
Remember that? Honey
Yes.
badgers say what?
And with the leaves, I was like kicking them up in the air, like just kicking them, kicking them.
Oh, like
So
being
Oh,
thank you.
playful. Oh,
Yeah. So
gotcha.
thank you so much. I'm gonna look Badger up though. And
Definitely.
Kim, like you've given me Reiki before, so let me arrange and I will give you a session.
yes. I'm not gonna say no. I'm like, yeah, let me
It was
Yeah.
see.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, let me
Yes.
see. Because the leaves too. When you said that, Caroline,
Mhm.
I saw my sister. We were little girls. And it's
Yeah.
like I have no honestly, and it's just a resentment I don't when I think of her, nothing good comes to mind. Do you know what I mean? Nothing, and that's honestly where I know I still need to shift, but I'm still like very indifferent towards her. I still have not shifted to a place where I can send her love. I did when it first went down and she eased up on my mom a little bit, but like I said, I'm still in like it's love. And I preach it all the time, but I also preach we're not perfect. I know what I need to do, but I haven't done it. But she came up. So thank you, Karen. I totally forgot about that. But her and I were playing in the leaves in Montana in our old house there. And I was like, oh, there was good stuff.
Yeah.
Of course there is.
Yeah,
love
like I
that.
said, I never ever is it something good. So it was very nice that like you were like, you're in the leaves. And it's like
Yeah.
it was her and I playing in the leaves as children. We were like 5 and 7.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that.
So
Yeah.
that's another thing message for you, isn't it? To
Yeah. I'm gonna have to journal
start
about
seeing
this one.
positives and building that relationship back up, as long as she wants to as well, because it doesn't work if it's one-sided.
Well, and
For
that's the
sure.
thing too. Like, even though I doubt we'll have a relationship anytime soon, I need to remember to hold her in a space of love. And like I said,
Yeah.
I'm slowly shifting there.
Yeah.
I love
Slowly. Jess said a red cardinal came to me. My mom and grandma are with me, all my guides. Yes,
Oh,
cardinals. That's my friend Trey who died. There's a red cardinal outside all the time, and that's him. They definitely represent.
angels past the
Mhm. Somebody had asked me that once too. Her father had passed away. She's like, let me ask you, because you're all spiritual. What does a red cardinal mean? I go, oh, that's hands down your dad. She like right after he died, this red cardinal just kept showing up in her yard. I was like, yeah, that's that's your dad, 1000% without a doubt in my mind. So that's beautiful, Jess. Yeah. I have my little
I
my
love
little Trey cardinal outside as well.
that. Watching over you.
Yeah.
Heather, what
Anybody
did you
else?
see?
Saw a
Yeah.
freaking snow tiger, like big black and white tiger in the middle of these Pennsylvania fall forests.
I love you so much. You're so creative. Your guides are like, woo.
That's so funny.
But it was before you even said like they're not afraid of you, you're not afraid of it. It was like so docile. It was like I don't know. I have a cat, so I like know their mannerisms. It kind of like rolled onto its back and like put its head under. That's kind of like what cats do, and just kind of like I kept hearing the word retreat, just like chill out, retreat, like just I don't know. It was very like we kind of like just rolled around. I was like scratching under his chin and was like hanging out, and he was just like I don't know, very calm. And yeah, the word retreat came. So I'm gonna have to dig a little into that.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's funny because I had that word come to me too. And I
Today?
would not, yeah, well, I in my meditation, if you go back and listen, I said now it's time to retreat back into the forest, like
Oh.
for the animal and you. And that's not a typical word that I would say. I would just say go back. I would just say now it's time to go back to the forest. So retreat was
Yeah.
it came to my mind too. So maybe that was my guide saying, make sure she hears that word, you
That's
know?
interesting. Yeah.
Oh, and one more thing too, I wanted to say when you brought up, even though you're not fully healed, or even though you're not fully whatever, just FYI, you will never be fully healed. Like, so that's why I tell people the day you hear me say, oh my gosh, I got it all figured out, girls. Come on. My ego has taken over. I'm full of shit. I'll let you know that right now. If I ever say that, be like, she's full of shit. You know what I mean? It's that's ego. Like we are always like constantly growing and moving. Oh, hold on, Trisha. A beautiful gray and silver wolf with searing crystal blue eyes came to me. He shared, I need to be me, my authentic self, and all will be okay. Oh, ooh, her leaves had emeralds and rubies in them. That is your heart chakra, Trisha, and your root chakra, they said. Like for whatever reason, look up those affirmations, focus on those too. The root. Well, we've been working on that anyway, but yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Gave me the, and Becca said, thank you. This gave me the release that I definitely needed. And oh, a giant black wolf with green eyes, and the wolf embraced me and told me I'd be okay. Yeah, a lot of wolves. That's so crazy.
That
Yes.
is so beautiful.
In Pennsylvania too. You had all these
I
wild
know.
animals.
I wonder what a wolf represents. Strength.
Oh, that's like wisdom.
Strength.
Like wolves, their
Mhm.
packs are incredible. The way that they protect each other and the way that
Yeah.
they walk in packs, like the way they put the elderly, the where they put the sick, it's all strategic. So wolves are very wise, smart, but also like, yeah, I'll have to look it up, but just like very strategic. Do you know what I mean? Like very smart. Nothing they do is without an intention, you know what I mean, of what they're doing or creating. So that's so cool though. And hers had green eyes. That's also heart chakra. Becca.
So a white tiger symbolizes spiritual enlightenment, extraordinary strength, and unwavering courage.
Yay.
Aww.
That's spot on. Oh my gosh. I love that.
So that's crazy too, because you heard retreat and it says unwavering courage. So it's almost like you can retreat, like you're just even like like their wolves both said too, like both their wolves said that they were going to be okay. Do you know what I mean? Like two different wolves, and both of them like both said all will be okay. That is amazing.
Yeah, like I feel like don't push. Like
Yeah. Yeah. And if you guys ever need to raise your vibe, if you ever feel like really stuck, spend some time with an animal. Like if you just spend time with an animal, I just read this recently, and just look into your animal's eyes. That's it. Lay on the floor with them, pet them, and your vibe, it will go right up. Because I don't know, their spirit is just so innocent and pure. You know what I mean? And we're all worried and we're chaotic and all the things, but when you can, it also helps you slow down your breathing. It helps you like focus on the present moment. So that helps me too. But when I read that, I forget where I read that. But it was kind of like a confirmation for me, because then I always try to go to my dog whenever I'm feeling crappy.
Aww.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 Hmm.
But I do this, I do this with my students, and I've done this a couple different times. Interestingly, one of my little boys who saw a snake the first time, the second time we did it, he saw a snake head, but a hippo body.
Wow.
Yeah. So, right.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
he feels like he's moving slowly, like he feels have like his like things are weighing on him, so that's why it's like
Mhm.
the
Uh-huh.
hippo.
I bet I can see that now when you said that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely takes everything in.
Yeah.
You
So
can see he has it, and it's like on his chest almost. I can see it. You know what I
yeah.
mean? During his day at school.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah. I know. He's in a really good place. His, great family. It's just like you can see how much he internalizes, just like your son, Kim.
Damn.
You know what I
That's why I was
mean?
like, yeah, I know all about that.
Yes.
This
Yes.
kid, yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And yeah, he's a Leo, so I have to remember he cares what people think. So I have to not do my hype squad at his parades anymore because clearly I'm embarrassing him. But yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There goes my Bluetooth for next year. Whatever. Because I sure was. I'll talk to the PFO. I'll be like, it wasn't me, Liam. Who decided to do it this year? It wasn't me. Sorry.
I love it.
All right. So I think
Oh, I
Caroline's
love you
leading.
so much. I
Yes,
love you. And
I love
yes,
you
I'm
guys.
doing
Caroline's
tomorrow.
leading tomorrow and Melinda on Friday.
Oh my
This is
God.
so exciting.
Yeah. So I'll
What
see
a
you
great
ladies
day.
tomorrow. Have a great
Thank
day.
you. Bye, guys.
All right.
Love you.
I
Love
love
you
you.
all.